So my friend, I've taken the liberty of cutting our die. Let me show you what the die has right here. It has this. It has this one, which is a decorative piece. This and this make up your basic right there. And then this one, if you want to cover like the inside or the outside, this is also available. This one is also for the top portion. And then this one says shake it, and then the outside portion right there. So I've taken the liberty of cutting our paper. We're going to be using the I Heart Snow collection. So as you can see, I've cut this already, and I already put some acetate in the back. Put some decorative layer, whatever's left over, I put it in here. So we're going to assemble it. This one is going to go right here. And then what I'm doing is for this year, 2023, all of the shaker mix that I create for whatever collection I'm doing, if I make a shaker mix, I am going to create a shaker container for it and then attach the name of the collection. For example, this one I made the shaker this sprinkle mix in celebration of the Winter Wonderland collection for like the Doodle Dash SUBBIE box for January. So since I have the sprinkle mix, I'm going to create one every single time. And then, at the end of the year, I'm going to have all samples of my sprinkle mix or shaker mix that I've created all throughout the year for 2023. I think it's going to be something fun to look back into. I mean, you can put absolutely everything or anything in here. You can put M&Ms, you can put candy, you can put jewelry, you can put whatever you want, gems. But I just want to, these are my sample projects, but I just wanted to create that. I'm going to create another one for like the Valentine's one that I did. So that's going to be later on. But this one is for the I Heart Snow collection. So it's super, super easy to create with. And then it's just fun to like commemorate what shaker or sprinkle mix you did all throughout 2023. I think it's going to be a fun collection to do, just so you can remember. So just like that. And then this one is going to be, you're going to glue this right here. Of course, I'm using the Barely Arts Precision Glue, always. What I did, I think what would be a good idea is to cut the base. Like if you want to do some mass production, if you want to do this all throughout the year, maybe cut, if you want to do this once a month, depending on how often you do your sprinkle mix, you can do like once a month. If that's how often you create your sprinkle mix, it's up to you. But I think an efficient way of doing it is like cutting them in white or pink, because that's kind of like probably going to be a staple, white or pink, or yellow, not sure, but I think that's going to be a good color to create with. And then have it ready so that you only need to cut the decorative portion in a different, based on the paper collection you're playing with. I think it's going to be so much fun to do. And then, yeah. And this is in celebration of, using your stash. I've had this in my stash since last year. As part of my crafty goal, like my hashtag PHA big tag crafty goals for 2023. I wanted to use dies that I've never used before. So I think this is a good thing to do, is using it with like a, like a current spin on it. It's so easy, so much fun. And I tell you, you can definitely fill it with whatever you like right there. I just want to make sure that it's stuck in there. I always have my bone folder. Super, super fun. I want to know what dies you guys are going to be using that you haven't used before. I know I have a long list of dies that I have that I really want to use. So the next thing is I just kind of make sure that all of my parts are adhered. Very important, because this is going to curve. You want to make sure all your parts are good And then this one closes like that. For this part on the bottom, I'm going to use glue gun to secure everything properly and quick. There, and then we'll close it up. So make sure that that's adhered before you add anything. It's dried. It doesn't take a long time, maybe just a few seconds. Right there. And now we're ready to add our, don't forget to cover your Barely Art. And now this is our sprinkle mix for this collection. So much fun to kind of commemorate. And you have like a little bit of like a sample. It's gonna be so fun to look at the end of the year. I'm gonna put them in one box or probably a trolley. I'm thinking like a hotel trolley because this one hooks, creating a like a hotel trolley-ish. Look how fun that is. So having like multiples. The next one I'm going to be creating is the Valentine's one that I've created. I think it's going to be so much fun to like have representation of all the sprinkle mix that I did. And then like this one is the label for the 12 by 12. I'm going to put it right here so that I remember what collection this came from. But I think it's super, super cute. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you have this die, are you thinking of doing the same thing? Let me know what you think. Thank you so much. This is Christian signing off. Have a wonderful crafty day. Bye guys.